So let's go back to Mark 9 and let's break it down, okay? Jesus has just returned from the mountain with Peter, with James, and with John, where they had the craziest prayer meeting of all time. I'm telling you, this was the craziest prayer meeting. This prayer meeting was so good. Ask me how good. It was so good that Jesus' clothes and his face began to shine. This prayer meeting was so good. It was so good that Elijah and Moses decided to pop in. This prayer meeting was so good. Ask me how good. It was so good that a cloud of glory overshadowed them. And God the Father decided to step down and say, this is my son, listen to him. So he's coming down from this amazing prayer meeting. I wish I was there, like with everything within me, I wish I was there. So he returns to a troubling scene where a multitude of people, including religious officials and the disciples, are arguing with one another. So Jesus wants to know, I wonder what they're arguing about. Jesus finds out that they're arguing over the fact that his disciples were unable to deliver a young boy who was possessed by a deaf and dumb spirit. He proceeds to rebuke everybody. Now you gotta understand, this was just a few months before Jesus was getting ready to die on the cross. So he was already a little bit temperamental. Everybody got the smoke on that day. Everybody. The multitude got it. The religious officials got it. And the disciples got it. But Pastor Brian, why did the disciples get that smoke? They tried their best, didn't they? The reason why they got that smoke is because they had been with him. They had observed his life. They had observed the rhythms and the disciplines of his life. They had seen his power. Furthermore, just a few chapters earlier, he had imparted that same power into them. And I need y'all to picture this with me. The disciples walk into the house that they're staying in with Jesus. Their tails are between their legs because they had just been publicly humiliated by their master. The room is quiet, just like it is right now. It's a little bit awkward. There's an elephant in the room. And then one of the disciples musters up a little courage and he says, so Jesus, why couldn't we cast it out? And Jesus looks up, and out of all the things that he could have responded with, he says, because this kind can come out by nothing but prayer and fasting. So what was Jesus saying to his disciples? He was saying this: the water level of your spiritual life was not at the level that it can adequately combat the adversary that you were engaged in battle with. It was a different level of warfare. And though you have walked with me, you weren't ready for it. He's saying to engage with these enemies